first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry in Dublin.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce in Dublin. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Kajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the Dough Girl sent you.
Hello, good morning and welcome on this hump day. How's everybody doing? Mark, what day is it? It's hump day. We got several marks in the chat today. I already saw this morning. First in the chat today was Flip-Flops and Lollipops. Hello, good morning and welcome, Glenn. And also Randy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mark, he's from the coin community. Welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Renee, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And we also have Mark and Mike, two old guys, vintage and resale. And Myra, buying space. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Love seeing y'all chatting away in the chat. And Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And Renee says, I just noticed that eBay's app has changed the way they show the promoted percentage. They show 3 higher numbers, then underneath it, print the customer's options. Very sneaky. Interesting. Welcome and hello, good morning and welcome, Jeannie and Mike. Hello, good morning and welcome back to the channel that we're back with our regular home page. Love it. And Teresa, hello, good morning and welcome. And I'm a little excited this morning because I'm starting something new today, May 1st. Why not? I actually have a great topic and a lineup of PowerPoint pieces that I have lined up for today. I thought maybe we'll try something like that. Try something different today. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And Teresa, good to see you. And Hoosier, Stacker, your answer from yesterday about you being in the same area or in our area where we're going down to Virginia Beach. Robert said yes. So we will be having a schedule to meet up with you at the coin show in Maryland, Baltimore. We're going to do that on our way. He said it is on our way. So we'll make it a day of stopping and visiting with y'all and anybody else who might be at that coin show in that area. That's in June. The week of my birthday. Actually, the weekend of my birthday. I'm looking forward to it. So today, if you see Darlene, attention, today is her birthday. So if you see her anywhere, let her know and tell her happy birthday. Yes, Hoosier, I talked to him about it this morning. And he said, yeah, we'll be passing through there. So yeah, that'll be our stopping point. Cool. Yep, June 13th to the 15th. My birthday is on the 16th. Father's Day this year. All right, so today's calendar events are as follows. At 9 o'clock after the show today, we have the Bearded Picker Scott going live, and that's every Wednesday. And I think he does a Saturday or Sunday show. At 10 o'clock, unless he stopped that one. At 10 o'clock, you have Claudia's Vintage with Coffee Chat and Small Sale. Stacy May Catitudes Crafters Retreats comes on at 10. At 10:30, as far as I know, Adventures with Victoria goes live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 10:30 for her morning show. At 10:30 this morning, you also have Yarn Again East Coast Resellers live auction. At 11 o'clock is the Buddha Chick Rita doing her First Things First, which is her daily devotions and her Bible study reading. At 11 o'clock is Janine's. 11:30 is Jackass Retro. At 12 o'clock is Crazy May Stash Mia doing the unboxing of the stash. Also at 12 o'clock is Maria, California Thrifter. At 1 o'clock, we have our Hump Day auction right here at 1 o'clock, and we have 2 guests. Looking forward to having them on today is Becky, it's a new reseller, Becky with the good hair, and also Treasure Scavenger, Amber and Mike will be here today. At 2 o'clock, you have Red Road, where she does the premiere sneak peek of her sale that she does every Tuesday. So that's her sneak peek for next week. And then at 4 o'clock, you have Sandy and Otto and Janine's. 4 o'clock, you have Creations by D, which I need to get to her email. She did send me corrections for shows, so I got to correct that. 5 o'clock is Nails Jamie B doing her live show. At 6 o'clock, you have Lisa's New Adventures. At 6 o'clock is Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. And then at 6:30, you have Auctions with Friends with Nana Tink. They're back on, and she's back in Pennsylvania. They were on last night. That's every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then at 6:30, you have the Revive It Sisters with Heather and her sister. At 7 o'clock is Roy Horizon Picks with a solo sale. 8 o'clock is Scooter Renee, LLC, with Running on a Wednesday auction. And then at 8:15, you have Sailor Stacker doing his giveaway live. But you got to make sure to look out for his video this morning. Every Wednesday morning, he puts out a video. You make that comment on that video, and you have to be in his chat that afternoon at 8:15. If you are going to make a comment, make sure you're there, because that's how he pulls the winners from the comments of that video. You have to be present to win. And then at 9 o'clock, he does that every Wednesday. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls with Margie. And that's all I have for the lineup for the day. If you did not hear your channel and you have some special event, or you have a change to it, go down to the community tab, check out the calendar for the public to see, for all of y'all as a community of the reselling community and or the coin community. Let me know, and I'm glad to add you to the calendar. And there's Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. We just stopped. Oh, okay. So hopefully you're having a great trip for today, because you have injuries. Oh, no. Ouch. Hope you get better. Feel better soon. Sorry to hear that. That's not good when you're on a trip, on a cruise. Ouch. Michael says, I'm sleepy otter today, watching Harrisburg. Oh, that's right. How was it? Got home at 1 o'clock this morning, and you up already. Look at that. We still had to. That's right. Water. Ooh, I haven't had that in years. The last one I had was I was living in Louisiana, down in Houma, Louisiana. Let's see who else is here. Everybody saying hello to each other. Michael, 2 guys will be with Margie at 9. That's right. That's right. Tonight at 9 o'clock, Mike from 2 Guys Vintage and Resale will be back on there tonight. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. Dee Dee, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Just this Wednesday, I did a bonus. Oh, okay. So there's going to be a bonus I'm uploading today. Is that at 3:30 today, Mara? All right. Today, what I'm going to do is I have a lineup of things I would like to talk about and kind of get y'all thinking. You know, everybody used to I hear a lot in reference to they would love to do I'm trying to keep everything positive. So today is more about positive motivation, mostly motivating things that we need to think about when running our business. Dee Dee says, good morning, the friends in the chat. And also Maria, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. So I'm going to start off with the first thing is, and I have a little spreadsheet thing that I did a little so I can get my little points, my points to remember what I want to talk about and kind of discuss and get the chat moving today with that. Today is basically the word impossible. I hear that a lot. It's impossible to do this. It's impossible to do that. Well, that's negativity. To keep it positive, the word should be not impossible, but it may be a little hard to accomplish. For example, say you have a goal you want to reach. It can be possible because you just have to work to get that goal done, right? But when you say it's impossible, for example, you want to take a cruise. And it may be impossible because of your work schedule. Well, what happens is sometimes you have to take a vacation to do that. So there's always a way to be possible about something than impossible. So I never think, I'm trying to always keep myself in a positive thinking. So with the word impossible, think of it as just maybe hard to accomplish. But how do we do that? Well, I like to think of it as goal setting, or in one of the things I'm going to talk about next is with time management. So for me, it's not hard. It's just a matter of, for example, I've heard this expression a lot. How do you eat an elephant? Well, we don't. But how you eat a meal? One bite at a time. So that's the same thing with getting your goals. So say, for example, you have a goal that you want to reach in a year. All right, we already know that's 365 days in a year, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take that and divide that by whatever your goal is. Say you want to make a certain amount of money. Well, you take that. Say you want to pay off a bill way down the road, like a house note or car note, your car notes or whatever. You're going to break that down into 12 because you got 12 months. Then you can divide that in. You just keep dividing it until you get that smaller bite size is what I'm trying to say on that. There is, again, you were asked about it, and there he is, little Debbie. The only thing I know that it is impossible if the fake meat burger, they're trying, no, no, I will not eat it. I've had it, I tried it, and I didn't like it. Now, my grandmother used to say, don't say you don't like something unless you tried it. I did, and I don't like it. Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Nothing is impossible. That's right. Nothing is impossible. I like the word challenging. Yes. Todd, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Your inner is more important than you realize. Yes, it is. Huawei, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. So with the thing with the impossible, you want to make sure you try to set your goals the way you want to reach them. Say you want to, you get, like for me right now, I am actually getting myself together for, I have tomorrow auction at 8:30 with Glam-Ons. Friday I have an auction with Yarn Again and Dawn at 3 o'clock. And then I have another auction on Sunday with Mark and Mike. And then I have another auction with Yarn Again. So on the next 4 auctions, I'm going through stuff and organizing and getting it ready ahead of time. So I don't have to wait till it at the last minute. So for me, that's more like my time management. So how do we do time management? Well, you can do a whiteboard. You can use a calendar. When I first started, I was all over the place. I want to get this done. Oh, wait, I got to get this done. Oh, I want to do this. And then all of a sudden I'm doing this. I get sidetracked. So what I did was I basically trained myself to go ahead and say, okay, how am I going to manage my time and get everything I want to get done in a day? There's never enough time in a day. So what I did was I started a calendar and I said, okay, I usually wake up between 2, 3 o'clock. So give myself maybe starting at 3, so to say. At least if I do wake up a little bit later, I can still work from that timeline. So what I do is I'll say, okay, when I first wake up, of course, I get my coffee, bring the dogs out, then come downstairs. My first thing is I check the emails, check messages, check anything I need to check when it comes to that. Then I go to all my platforms and I check one at a time on sales. So that's my morning thing I started getting into. So I'd write it down and give myself 30 minutes for each one. And then once I was done with that, I pulled out any orders that I had from any sales. I would do that next. Then I get them packed. That'll be my next, depending on how many I have in a day. On sales, it may be 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how many I had to do at one time. So then I would do that. And then it's like, okay, now I want to get this done. So I'll add that in. So anytime you want to do something, try to make it into a list. That way, once you get into that rhythm and you keep doing it and you have it every day of the week, make yourself some time to stop. That's another thing. Make sure you make that time slot, time management for you to take a break. Take a lunch, take a half hour, take an hour, whatever you want. But always make that time for yourself to rewind, wind down, and then get back to your next set of time slots. For me, that worked. At first, I wasn't taking any lunch breaks. And then it got to the point where I had to. I needed to. And that was one way for me to regroup. So always make sure in that time blocking that you're doing for time management, you set yourself up for a time for you to take a break, take a walk around, go do something, come back. But don't overload yourself. Let's see. I see here. If you feel something is impossible to achieve, maybe it's approaching wrong ways, reasonable expectations. Exactly. Yeah, you got to think about it in a positive way. And again, another thing is problem solving. Is my next little PowerPoint piece. Trying to make decisions. Are you a problem solver or a decision maker? Kind of go together, really, right? For me, anyway. I like to solve my problems. If I have a problem, I always think of myself as I have a solution. I don't have a problem. I have a solution. How do I do that? Well, you think about ways that you're going to create a solution to a problem. Turn it around. You might, oh my God, I got to return today. Oh Lord, let me see what it's all about. So what do? You go figure out what it is, why, and this, that, and the other. So that's how you would change it and turn it around from being a problem to a solution. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? And Vintage Memories, Robin, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? So again, that kind of goes hand in hand when it comes to decision makings, because when you're running your business, and some of us think of this as a hobby, but it's all in the same. You got to do all your work, unless you have employees, which most of us don't. Like myself, I do everything by myself. So when you're planning your management, time management, one of the things you got to think about is your inventory, your listing, your selling, your packing, and your mailing it. Plus somehow in that also you have to go and source it. So that's all part of your time management as well. So for me, for example, I do most of my work Monday through Friday. Saturday, I do a lot like all my YouTube channels. I get them all set up. That's always Saturday morning. And then I mail everybody their links to the shows for that week or a guest. And so that is my way of doing my stuff on Saturday. Now, if I want to completely have a day off on Sunday, I do as much as I can that I want to accomplish on Saturday. That's just time management. You got to get that together for yourself so you can be organized, which is my next little point. When organizing, you want to make sure that when you first start out, especially if you're new to reselling or coin community or wherever you're at crafting, whatever, you want to try to make sure you start off organized. Because a lot of times when you don't, and you get into that rhythm of just doing things and you don't think about organizing, what happens is then you get far behind. Then you want to maybe go ahead into finding your inventory when sometimes it's hard to find. So try to be organized with that as well. Because once you're organized, you'll better find more products faster that you're selling, so you know where it's at. And you'll continuously get to be able to grow your business. And when you have to take and make those solutions for the problems you may have to solve, then those decision makings come a lot easier for you. And again, if I see any questions or any comments coming in, I'll make sure to stop as I go, because I want to kind of make sure I cover this as soon as we can, but not rushing through it. So yeah. Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. Raina says, I just checked eBay store. I got another sale. Awesome. That is awesome. And Michael makes a great point. We talk often about overcoming fears and failures, but there are also the fears of success. Success yourself is confided to people into important as a result of resource to work through your fears. Yes. Well, that also goes with YouTube, because I love to hear that word. What's my favorite word I love to hear when somebody says, I haven't started doing YouTube? What's that magic word I love to hear? Mark says, I just do it as a hobby. And that's fine. You can do it either way, but you still have to manage your problems, especially when you have a sale or you're trying to make an arrangement for a sale. And everybody's situation is different. But you got to remember, even in your situation, you got to make sure you have the product ready for when you have somebody coming to buy it, and that kind of stuff. So it's all in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a hobby or a business. Patrick, good morning. Hello and welcome, sir. How are you doing? And Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. That's right. Yet, not ish. That's your saying, Hoosier. Ish. What is that magic word? And yes, it is yet. Because a lot of times some people get that nervousness of even turn on the camera. But when you decide to do it and you start getting hooked in it and you start going through it, you get more better at it. You get more at ease. So it's not as nervousing. But yeah, you're still going to get nervous. All of it, even myself. I did when I first started. That's uncontrollable. Okay, Johnny, the two Clover sisters need assistance. have held 3 auctions and not a single person came. 2 Clover sisters. I'm not sure who they are. They got tell them to come on in the chat. The magic words gold and silver. Yeah, silver went down again this morning, right? At the end of yesterday. So my next thing is remembering most of this is all about keeping things in a motivational way of keeping it positive. Because that's one thing I do. I'll see a lot of negativity in chats. I'll leave. I don't stay. I don't even comment. That's not me. I don't want to be part of it. Like when I was growing up, my dad always said, you will know how you are with the people you hang around with. For example, if you hang around criminals, 9 times then you will become a criminal. When I was younger, I used to always love watching positive people business-wise. I always did. How to grow a business, how to start a business, that kind of stuff. And for me, that was my mindset. I want to make sure I want to be successful at what I do. And if I can, I'll learn how to get it there. My goal was to always be good at what I do or even better than what I do. And that's just something you have to put in your mind for that. You came yesterday and the guest was sent. Oh, okay. I was okay. I'm sorry. I was going around telling everybody hello before I went to bed. I had my little, after I did my dinner, picked up all my dinner, did all the dishes. I sat down for a while to relax. And I said, well, let me go around and tell everybody hello. So she was a guest on that channel. I'll have to go back and check it out. Yeah, tell them to come over here. Birds of a feather fly. Oh, I used to hear that a lot. Yes. Let's see here. A lot of things that will be coming down in Fed is cutting easier by half liquidations back into economy. Coming back. It's cutting issues. Oh, okay. Mark says, my grandmother always says, if lie with dog. I've heard that a lot too. You right about that. I love those old sayings. Sometimes I had you think about it when I was a kid, but now I understand it now that I'm an adult. I hang around dorks, so all right, Todd. So the next thing I want to discuss in reference to when you're doing things and you want that time management, you want to accomplish that time management. One of the things I hear a lot, and I've been watching a lot of different channels. What's funny is I hear a lot of they get distracted. Well, you got to change that. For example, for me, when I first started trying to get my time management, I got distracted. I would do this and I do that. And I got to do this. And then I forget about what I started with this. And then I got to go back and start. And that was all over the place. So for me, I had to stop thinking about all this distraction. Why am I distracting myself? Let me accomplish what I want in that time. And if I finished my time, like if I set a 30-minute time block for something and I finished early, I just went to the next one and on and on. But to become distracted, it hurts you in a way that you cannot complete the task at hand that you're trying to accomplish. So try not to do something different if something that you're doing is distracting you. For example, I hear this, that people go down the rabbit hole. They go down the dark web. They keep going down the list, not dark web, the web as far as social media is concerned. Well, turn it into the positive side of things. Change it. So, for example, say you go down and you're trying to get work done, and you're watching something on YouTube, or you're watching something on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Turn it off. Walk away from it to do something different. Maybe put on some music, something different to help you get that time management done. Because my goal every day is to have all my stuff done by 1 o'clock. Sometimes I finish earlier. That's more time for me. Let's see. What is it in English? It's easier to get back to other people. Gotta buy picking up a pallet jack. Awesome. The ADD queen. Craig, hello, good morning and welcome. Wake up. How you doing? Hashtag not Glenn. You're distracted right now. Let's see. Turn any goals into steps. Write them down, cross them out. Yep, exactly. But once you get into that routine, it took me a little while. I was trying to train myself when I first started reselling to stop doing the here, there, everywhere else when I'm trying to get something else done. So I would do it in a time block, and then I go to the next time. Okay, I got that accomplished. I'm done early. Let me go to the next one. And that way you can get what you want done in a day, or a week, or a month, whatever you want to do. The Fed's taking money out of circulation by focusing by bonds. Interest rates to increase there. 60 billion in what? 60 billion. Wow. That's a lot. Wait, I don't want to turn off YouTube. Rather, I don't want to turn Johnny. Oh, thank you. I get a lot done after having. Okay. So interest rates will be coming down. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. Let's see here. So yeah, the biggest thing is to also turn any kind of type of negativity into something positive. I've been hearing a lot of that on some of the, especially when I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and so many different people live at night, and they're always complaining. Sorry, gotta go. Nope, I ain't gonna be there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be part of that. So to stay away from negativity, and then that way if you want to succeed, you got to go into that positive mode. You got to keep going, thinking positive. That negativity is just going to draw you into it, and that goes down that rabbit hole again. So that's the way I look at things when it comes to staying positive. So my next step on next question would be, do you, when you're looking at starting or accomplishing things, do you want to be somebody else? Not me. I hear a lot of people saying, well, I want to be like so-and-so. Well, I look at it this way. I might want to be like their level. For example, I want to see a bigger picture. I would like to succeed more on YouTube. So I got to think of a goal how to get there. Or I want to sell more on eBay. How do I do that? So with doing that, instead of wanting to be like them, I would like to learn what they're doing to make that accomplishment to the level of where they're at, so I can accomplish that. So if you were to go to, say, someone like Cat the Nurse Flipper, the Birdie Picker, Buffalo Picker, there's just a few names. And I'm not just saying it just to point them out, but in point of, if I want to be like them in selling, I'm going to hear what they got to say. I want to watch some of their shows to see what can I do to improve where I'm at now to be at that point like them, but I don't want to be like them. My pocketbook is better. I'll guarantee my pocketbook is a lot less than what they probably have. Well, I'm not sure, but again, I'm not thinking in that part of being like them. So always remember, don't be like somebody else. But if you want to be like them in a sense of where they're at in their business, then maybe watch what they're doing. Maybe help yourself by teaching yourself to go to do what they're doing. Because if you do, then maybe you'll help yourself get to that level of where you want to be. But I never be like somebody else. Be yourself. Let's see here. Wildflower, hello, good morning, and welcome. Negative people like to lurk in the dark. Go towards the light. That's right. Go to the light, Carolyn. I have to cut down on the number of videos and lives from 2 to 6. Just watch comments on the video, so I have done the same. Okay, and whatever makes it best for you to do, you're accomplished of what you want to do. That's right, positive vibes. You got to. I agree. I have seen a lot of negativity in live sales. I cannot believe no one is buying us. Exactly. And again, that's a whole nother story, girl. That could be for a whole nother show. Your dreams are unique. You cannot compare yourself to them. Also, draw this inspiration. That's right. And that's what where I was trying to go with that. Let them inspire you. Don't want to be like them, but I would love to be at their level. Or I would like to maybe work my way up better than what I'm doing now. So how can I better myself? Listen, like the lamp lady, and there's so many names out there you can just go check out. You know, What are they doing to get to where they're at? Inspiration. Let's see. Everyone else don't show inspiration, but don't copy it. Exactly. Your journey is your journey. So make it your journey and make it as positive as possible. I feel like I am at an Amway and motivation. Really? I used to sell Amway. I have noticed that as well, Deborah. Yeah. And that's for a whole nother show. But again, my goal is if I am in someone's chat, and it's just me. If I'm in somebody's chat and there's negativity going on, bye-bye. Gotta go. I'll go do something else. I like to put myself with positive people. I am no one-man commercial fisherman. You would not believe the mess I can get myself into. Staying positive is the only way to handle it. You are right about that. Because our mental health is more important to us than anybody else, each individual person. Honestly, I watch the other channels to learn things like I'm double check myself and I do not do. I'm like, yeah, and that's another thing too. You can always compare, but don't be like them. I'm a reseller. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, so I think what I'm going to do here, I love getting involved because the time flies. So I'm going to split it there because I got a whole bunch more to go through so we can talk about that tomorrow. So what I want to do is I want to start dropping links, and I want to make sure we interact with the chat with what we just discussed when it comes to positive thinking and the word motivation for positivity. We sold them for years, but only hit gold director. The most I got was silver. That was the highest I got because I was getting tired of everything. And it was like, okay, time for me to get out of this, yeah. After a while, you can only sell so much to some people, and that's it, But yeah, I got out of it. Good morning, Stillen. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Don't forget to email me that information. You would hopefully when you get that address, don't forget to send it to me before Saturday. All right, so let me go ahead and drop links again. Jennifer drops y'all links like crazy on her phone. If y'all haven't seen her videos, she's got some long nails. I don't know how she does it, but she does all that with her phone. So here is her YouTube channel. Go check it out. Leave her some comments on her videos. Leave that thumbs up, and make sure you subscribed. Here is her Etsy store. That's where she lists a lot of her products that she gets through her videos that you watch her do unboxings and drawings and all that good stuff. And then here is her Buy Her Milkshake. This is just a small token of our appreciation to her of what she does for everybody in every chat. Not just this one, every chat she goes to. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the chat for the live stream. If you would like to come on up and promote your channel and or talk about more about the topic at hand that we talked about already today, you're more than welcome to join us on the panel. I usually do this for the first, within the last half hour. What's up, Tommy? Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Sometimes it is toss-up. Watch your network. And that's another thing you want to do. You want to network. You want to be able to collaborate with others. And then put a spin on it, make it your own. You're right about that one. But still, I still use it. Oh, really? I have not seen any Amway products since I moved, but there was a lot. It was big popular down in Louisiana. We did almost everybody you turn around was doing parties. I used to do that, but yeah, it was time to get out of it. Just like I did Tupperware. Not Tupperware. Oh my God, Pampered Chef. I got almost every one of their products, all that kitchen gadgets, all that stuff. I love my kitchen gadgets. What's up, Toochman? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Yep, you right about that. Oh, that's true. She does. And especially when you're coming in and she sees you, boom, she's dropping that link. There is a saying, you have to be seen to be seen. Yep. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, more than welcome to ask away, especially when it comes to the topics we just talked about already for the first half hour. If you have any questions having to do with reselling, please feel free to ask away. I saw the Pampered Chef book last week. Yeah, I got some. I'm getting a list. Brand new. I still had when I was a Pampered Chef rep. And when I first started using online auctions and bingo, I used to give away the little booklets that were seasonal. Little cookbooks I gave away through the bingo. Really? I did a little bit of everything. I'm gonna see y'all soon. So yeah, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask away in the chat, especially when it comes to the topic of the day, which was positivity, thinking positive. Nothing is impossible. And if you have anything you want to elaborate on that, you're more than welcome to add away in the chat. And if you'd like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And if you want to see any particular topic or subject talked about, I am trying to start to do this every day with something different. And so I already have my lineup for tomorrow. This is my points. I try to make little points to remember to talk about. I'll start that today and see how that works. And so far, it seems to be going good. Everybody got involved in the chat, which I like. So we're going to do that again tomorrow with more topics and points to talk about. But if anybody has any other statements or questions, please ask away. When I got into trouble, I had to take classes on time management and negativity. Classes have served me well. Awesome. That is good. After comment contest time. After comment contest. That's next month. This Monday coming. The first Monday of the month. That'd be this Monday coming, the 6th. That's actually by mistake. LLC was the only product that did not cause rush. Oh, okay. Do they still sell that? I hardly ever hear anything about Pampers, Amway anymore. But yeah, the contest for the Moon Pie giveaway, if you make a comment on any video for the month, it's only one entry per video, and you get your name. And as long as you make a comment about something that we discussed in the live show, then when you make that comment, your name gets put on the wheel for the Moon Pie giveaway. I do 3 per month. And it started. This one's gonna be the 6th, I believe. Yeah, the 6th. Let's see here. Off topic. Sorry, Posh has said no more mandatory lowering shipping when sending offers. Really? Where did you hear that one at? Because I don't like that. I go through the back way, go through my on Posh. When I do Posh, I go to back way. So Posh says no more mandatory lowering shipping when sending offers. Yeah, I don't like that when sending offers to like watchers or likers. Let me see something. Incredible book. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I know yesterday I did that and sent an offer, but I had to go to the other way. I had to go into the my shoppers. That's how I usually do it. All right, OMG. I'm on at late night shows. I am. Oh, okay. Make sure that everything's. Okay, that's understandable. No problem. Yes, they do sell. Again, I haven't heard about it. I don't see it as often as I used to. No way products are on Amazon now. You don't do an MLM. Really? Interesting. We'll be dropping a new video today, a review of an incredible book. It popped up in the Posh this morning. In the news feed. How is that messaging? Do we have a messaging on this one? Yeah, that's something I don't like about that one. Sleep repeat. I don't see it anywhere. Did you get an email on it, or was that in the Posh itself? Because I'm in my news feed and I don't see anything. I have to look. Is Tupperware going to go out of business? I heard that in a live, but not sure. Someone made a comment about that, but I don't know. I don't know. Today, working on pricing of my 1970 Pyrex. Awesome. And hello, Forrest. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Tupperware is rumor to be going out of business. It sounds like I think they're reconstruction. I think they're restructuring their business. That's what I heard. I don't know none of them going out of business. I know they said on the news, what was that other one filing for bankruptcy? Joanne's. But I haven't heard anything yet again. Today, Chucky turned 1. Wow. That is cool. So yeah, if anybody would like to talk about anything or have any questions, feel free to ask away in the chat. And if you would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Thanks. I did not know that. I just went to Amazon and ordered myself. Okay, so they're only on Amazon. I use it for everything. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. You ain't right. You right about that one. That 1970s is totally different than the now. I had forgot all about. I had a couple of pieces of Tupperware bowls when I moved all my sewing stuff up to the old the room upstairs that used to be our formal dining room that we didn't use, and I was still unpacking stuff and unpacking the stuff that was still in there from when I didn't unpack when we moved here, and I forgot all about my Tupperware bowls. These were the older ones with excellent condition. I forgot all about them. I love them. And of course, they were in red because that's always how my color in my kitchen was always red, no matter where I lived. Renee, it will remove grease from clothing. That is, oh, really? Well, hello, Amber. She will be on our show today at 1 o'clock for the Hump Day auction, and then again next Tuesday. Likely not only on Amazon. Okay. I still use my Tupperware. I got the pitchers, the bowls. I still got it all. My favorite is my spaghetti holder container. Still use Tupperware. I still use Tupperware too. I have 6 Tupperware microwave wave bowls. I don't know if my collapsibles or the ones I have is Tupperware or not, but I used to have a set of Tupperware collapsible bowls. Active 8 detergents. Wow. Awesome. So if anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. And I think that was basically what I was going to discover today on the list, and I got my list for tomorrow. Let's see here. Johnny, do you include descriptions on your eBay items? Yes. I can't believe how much you list Yes. Especially, I really go into detail, especially if there's like a defect on an item, or if it's like a t-shirt. I put in the pit to pit. I'll put in the length of the shirt from the top shoulder to the bottom hem. I'll do the sleeve at the top, sleeve at the bottom, and I'll also make sure to take pictures of those, but I do. Yeah. Not everything, especially if it's brand new. Yeah. But yeah, if it's something that's got something I want to make sure and get a point that something's wrong with it defect wise, I'll do that in the description. If you guys have a video that underperforms, change the thumbnail. Yep. Got to get back to work. All right. And looking forward to having you today at 1 o'clock. She's one of our guests. Is Mike going to be with you today? Is there a larger name? Teresa, can you let Randy know exactly what LLC is for Amazon, Amway stuff? I doubt that Tupperware will go out of business. Too many people have Tupperware. Yes. One of the things I have to say too, I came across, like when I'm going to garage sales or estate sales, and there might be this one, I got this pickle holder where you put the pickles in, and it's got the little pull tab thing you pull out. It had a raunchy smell in it. So what I did was, that's one thing I like about Tupperware. This is what I've done now. It may not work for everybody, but I use, to get the smell out, I'll take and get warm or as hot as I can on the water and put a capful or less, maybe about a teaspoon or less, but it's less than a capful of bleach. And I let it sit there, cover it, and it takes the smell out. And if it has like that dark sometimes you get that older look to it. I'll soak it in the sink with water and bleach. So that's how I usually do it. Take the sink. If I have multiples, I'll fill up the sink and put the bleach in and then let it sit. And it's amazing. It takes that smell out and it takes away any darkness of the Tupperware. That's what I do. Yeah, that's true too. It could be anything's possible these days. Everybody's raising prices up. Do you include white backgrounds? I do all white backgrounds. Now, depending on the piece of jewelry, and I have like the arm, the hand, like if it's a bracelet, I'll have the ring holder. If it's a ring, I do have two. I have white and black. So it depends on the piece. So for example, I have this silver ring. It's got an amethyst stone. Let me do this. If I was to do this ring, because it's got the purple stone and it's silver and gold tone, because that stone is purple, because it's silver, I would try the black and the white background. And 9 times out of 10 with something like this in silver, I use black. But I have the little ring holders that you put the rings on to take your picture. That's what I use. So I use, it depends on the back, what the piece is. Like this is nice and shiny, so I would use a black finger holder, a ring holder. And if it's gold, I'll do white. So it all depends, because sometimes black washes out my gold tone stuff. And so I use the white depending on what it is. But I do both. But my major background is always white. Now, every now and then, depending if it's a certain necklace with a pendant, I also use one that has that wooden print kind of background as a display, a jewelry necklace holder. I'll use that sometimes, depending on the piece. But I always use white. And I do not use photo room. I take my own pictures, and then I use those. You just get so many done daily. You always impress me. I always do them in batches. Like right now for this week, I did 4 more this morning, but I try to do it on the weekend. As part of my time management is during the weekend. That way I can list during the week now. And right now, what do I have in drafts? Because I did all this weekend. Because I also made sure, for those that don't know, I'm now selling on Michael's Maker's Mark, Maker's Place. And if you're interested in doing crafting and you would like to sell some of your crafting items and get started, let me know. I do have a referral link that I can give you and send you through Michael's. But I just started this weekend where I did everything you see that on Michael's. If you go to that link, I did Sunday morning. I just do them in bulks, do them in bundles, and then put them in a drop. But I don't use any other programs. I just take my pictures and upload them. I don't use Photo Room. Then I upload them to the cloud. That way it's easier for me to get to. Just heading out, my friend. All right, Michael, thank you so much and have a great day. I hope you get you some rest. There you go, Renee. That's what that LLC means. Yeah. It depends on how bad it is. I'll probably use vinegar too, or distilled vinegar, but not too often. But 9 times out of 10, it's usually, especially when I have several. Like that pickle holder, Lord, that was stinky. Make my own liquid detergent, so I need something to, there you go. There you go. This is putting that in the chat for you. Let's make a year supply. Wow. That's a good deal. It's just for the backgrounds. No, I just use my own. I have a white, I use fabric, like my white fabric, and I have it on the wall as my background. Even though the wall's white, I want solid. So that's what I did. And then I have an aqua blue, an aqua green background behind that, depending if I want to use something for that. But I haven't used it yet. I just put it up there. But it's always black. Can you sell handcrafting items made by others? Nope. It's got to be you. Whatever you make, you have to make. Wait, hold on. I may be wrong. Hold on. Let me go to the list, because there is, when you go to list something, there's a Dropbox. Hold on. Let me sign in. Yeah, I think there's a Dropbox, but I never read everything because the first thing is they ask you like, did you make it or did your team make it? There's a whole bunch of questions you have to answer when you're listing. So let me look real quick. Stillin says, thank you. Thank you for that, Johnny. I'm going to try out the bleach. Yeah, I love it. And it takes out that smell. Now, mind you, when I'm done, I rinse it again in hot water and I leave it air out. Do not seal it. When you're doing that and you have a lid to something, don't seal it. Let it air dry before you put the lid back on it, because you don't want it to smell the bleach. But I always do that, and then I'll let it air dry, and then I pick it up. Like, I'll let it go overnight, and then next morning I'll just pick it up. But don't put the lid on right away. Let it dry, air dry. All right, let me get to the market. It's called Maker's Place. So let me go to my drafts, because I only had one draft, but I deleted it. So let me see something. All right. I just started listing Sunday. All my stuff I got listed on Michael's Sunday. I had to sell that night, and then I woke up yesterday. I listed some more on there too, because I just started listing on there. Warning for some applications: do not use a scented bleach. No, I don't use scented bleach. I use regular. I use a background too, just not perfect enough for my liking. I use a lot of lighting. Let's see, Calaco. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm probably saying your name wrong, and I'm sorry. Bleach needs to smell like bleach, but I remember that. Yeah. But also make sure you don't let it air dry before you close it. You have to try Smart Sizer clothing items. Now, I don't use no apps for that. When I relax, I just get sing popular song. Yeah, you do. All right, let me share my screen, and I'm gonna find out right now for that answer for you, Myra. I have the link open. All right, so say for example, I'm going to list something. You're going to create. It's very easy. Create a product, because this is what also Michael offers. You got to do a product, a how-to video, or a class. Now, each one of these, you have to do your own like videos. And if you're doing that and you create a class, you have to provide a list of things you're doing for that class, because they can go in that list you provide for them. They will have to go to Michael's and purchase it. So it's something from Michael's, and that's how you get a commission from the sales, and then create how-to videos. Same thing if you do that and you purchase things from them. Calico. Oh, Calico. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't like pronouncing somebody's name wrong. All right. So what you're going to do is you can create a new product. Basically, you're going to do all of this. And right here where it says how it's made, connect shoppers with the product. So what you're going to do right here is you're going to select, was it you, just you, created by a partner or a collaborator, a fabricator, contact this person to help make the certain products, a member of your team, or corporation. So for that, you're most likely going to have to say created. There's nowhere that somebody else made it. Like on Etsy, you can also put if it's something, you have different categories. This one does not. So it has to be something you made, or a partner or a team of yours that you're a part of. So no, that answer is going to be no, because that's where you would check it off at. Yeah, you won't be able to do it that way. So yeah, the answer is no, Myro. Let's see. Calico. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard. Have you tried this? Yeah, I don't use any backgrounds for my pictures. I know you can't on Etsy. I've had to be on your own. Yeah, that's from what I see with the Dropbox. It's just like Etsy. When I was a kid, Samsung Christmas. Okay, thank you so much for that. Let's see. Michael's does not do that craft selling in Canada, by the way. Okay. Tin the sheets. Wait, what? So you're Penny? I did not know that. If that is you. Also known as, so it must be. Is it Penny? I did not know that if that's you. I hear that, Rodney. The word's a bit positive. Sounds like it must be a member of a group or you're in. Yeah, it has to be like a group of people that you're part of, or just yourself. Yes. Okay, Penny. You trying to confuse me? Thank you for letting me know that, so I know it's you. So that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, it's got to be something you made, or if you're part of a team or you work for a company that you create stuff together, then yeah, but not if you're selling something from somebody else. That's from what I'm seeing. So if you haven't checked out my Michael start, please do so. Let me know what you think. I got another item listed yesterday before I had to go do some other work. Now I got to take some more pictures. I have more pictures for those. I got to list some more stuff on my maker's place on Michael's. I kept saying marketplace, and it's not market, it's maker. And I do have all of that listed as Jennifer requested. I should do, and I thought I did. So yesterday I did add the link to Michael's in my links of videos below the video, and as well as in my link tree. So if you want to check it out, and if you don't want to be part of that, let me know, and I can send you a referral link through Michael's, because I use Michael's referral system. And I already had 8 people reach out to me and already sent their referral. Crazy Mustache. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Mia. How are you doing? Good to see you. Mia, don't forget, she's going to be somewhere this weekend out of her, where are you going to be this weekend again? It's on your community tab, right? I'm hoping to be making it out there to where you're going to be. I'll look that up on your community tab. I learned a new hack to combat little black ants in the house. Really? I'm so glad I don't have that problem. But if I did, I like that. But yeah, I don't have any ants or anything like that here. I'm so happy for that. Yes. So yeah, mention in the chat where you're going to be this weekend in case there's somebody in our area would like to go and visit you where you're going to be. Or if not, just go to Crazy Mustache's community tab, and she does have it posted where she will be this weekend. It's in a town near her somewhere. The syncs messed up them. Oh, they can't track each other. Oh, okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I am wearing my ring. Aw. Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. You do have the bearded picker Scott going live at 9. Let's go ahead and raid Mr. Scott. He goes live at 9. He only goes on at Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. So let's go ahead and make sure we raid him. And if you would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. Penny, I'm gonna go ahead and don't forget, now that I know who you are, I'll remember that for the if you use that link to come in even at the hump day. It is in Hampton. It has 50 vendors. Wow. Yeah, I definitely want to look it up and see, because I think Robert said it's 2 hours away from us when we looked it up this weekend, or this week, when you first told us about it. I think it was Monday. I don't remember. It might have been last Friday or Thursday, but anyway. So let's go ahead and raid Scott, the bearded picker. He is live, or should be going live now. And let him know that you're going to be sent over by us. Don't forget, at 1 o'clock today, we do have our hump day auction. And don't forget also, if you are seeing Darlene anywhere in any chat, today is her birthday. So, Hanson's Historical Society fundraiser. Okay, cool. So with that being said, also don't forget that Yarn Again goes live at 10:30. You got a long lineup of things, so go check out the community calendar for everyone to check it out. And hope to see y'all today at 1. Just FYI, Smart Sizer is free plus all measure. I heard about that. We had a conversation about that last week. Somebody talked about that. Now that you're saying that. It's where they measure your shirts and stuff. And what's his name? Andrew tested it out. He said it works. I remember somebody talking about that a week or so ago. That's for, especially when you weren't doing clothing. I remember somebody did talk about that. All right, everybody. So thank y'all very much. Now, again, don't forget, if you want to come on after the show's over, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up and chit chat with me after the show's over. And so, as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear?